Growing up a farmer's daughter, I have always seen the hard work and sacrifices both mum and dad made for us and the uncertain nature of every day. I would never have thought I would choose to put myself in the position of marrying a farmer. But here I am, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
One afternoon, Brett and I were milking, and I went up to Brett and I put my hands on his shoulder and said, "Young man, if you haven't done anything about your situation in a few years' time, I'm going to nominate you for Farmer Wants Away." Well, anyhow, you never needed a nomination from me. You never had to pick from a line of desperate damsels. You've done very well on your own.
It must be about 5.5 years ago that I first met Sarah. Brett was down home and Sarah headed off, and I said to Brett, "You know, Brett," I said, "that girl's a keeper, mate." I said, "You ought to marry her." And Brett, in his usual sort of casual way, just went, "Yeah." And here we are today.
I'd like to take you all back a few years to where this relationship began. That first little spark, it was, in year 8. Don't think it would have been love at first sight, but we did date for a few days. She soon dumped me.
So fast forward a few years, and Sarah and Brett's paths were about to cross again. It was at the cricket, and Brett stood out to Sarah as he was the only guy out there wearing orange undies under his white cricket pants.
She came to watch Ben and Bert play, but that soon changed to watch me play. We then met up at Boona Show not long after.
They finally got the chance to chat to each other and get to know each other properly. They found that they quite liked each other and they got along very well. They knew they wanted to see more of each other, so they did.
And it went from there. Our relationship grew and grew, and here we are today. Accomplished heaps in our 6 years. Can't wait to see what the future holds for us both.
I've been trying to remember this quote all week. I can't remember it for the life of me, but the gist is if you surround yourself with great people, you're only going to get greater. And I find that with Brett and Sarah. But at the end of the day, these guys are excellent. This night is excellent. So I don't know if I'm into this, but raise your glasses and to Brett and Sarah, because this shit rocks. Woo!
Absolutely great today, as you do every other day of the year. Seeing you walk down that aisle with Savo with that big smile on your face was truly a great scene. Memory I'll have forever.
I'd like to welcome Brett into our family. You've been part of our family really for a long time. We're so pleased that Sarah's found Brett again. We're just so proud of both of you today.
Brett, please kiss your Christmas bride.
The main instruction tonight, I'm told, by the bride and groom, is that we party.
Bit high guard, bit low guard. That's all right.
You could always tell right from the start that they were definitely made for one another.
And Sarah, I think you've made a very good choice, Brett. As time goes by, you'll be one of the most astute farmers in this district. Congratulations and all the best for the rest of your life.
Sarah came into our lives unexpected. Brett brought Sarah home, and from that day on, I knew you were the one. Sarah, you make Brett happy and make him be the best version of himself.
I often find myself questioning how I got so lucky to call you my husband. I am so proud of you and all that you have achieved in life so far, and I cannot wait to support all the wild thoughts, ideas and plans that you have in our future.
I promise to always work at our love and try to make you first and the priority over the cows.
I am so glad we made it through those first 6 months, and here we are. We have already experienced some ups and downs of life, more ups than downs, I must admit. She is the storm and the calm. We make a great team, and as long as we're side by side, we will be able to handle anything. I can't wait to see what our future holds as Mr. and Mrs. Brassington. But for now, let's all enjoy this night that is 362 days overdue. Cheers.
But I had one job, and that was to water the lawn. I think I did a pretty good job.
Got the weather.
Put a bit over 200 mil on in the last 2 weeks.
Mrs. Brassington. Yeah!
From this moment on, I will love you forever and ever, in this life and in the next.
I'm sure we were put on this earth to find each other, even though my 13-year-old self couldn't see that. I am so thankful we both grew up, experienced life, and found each other again. You've shown me that the little moments in life are often the best. I promise to stand by your side through this crazy life, when the hills are green and the cattle are fat, and when the paddocks are brown and bare. I promise I will always be there. I will always be a rock and can't wait to spend the rest of my life by your side.